Mike Tyson is in trouble again. He's having a lot of problems.
What happened to Iron Mike Tyson?
Well, we have to go back. Another story we could clean up. Tyson is now living, what, in Arizona? Are you living in Arizona, Mike?
I live in Arizona. That's a state that's in the... I believe it's in the upper Midwest. I know my geometry.
No, it's real. No,
it's in the upper Midwest.
No, it's not even close,
Arizona.
Mike. It's not even close to the upper Midwest.
I own a homer in Arizona. Iron Mike is making a joke.
Well,
you better laugh, motherfucker.
It's a very funny joke, matter of fact, yes.
These tattoos on my face were supposed to be a joke, too. I must have been drunk.
You must have been. Well, your career is in shambles, Mike.
Shambles?
After that last...
Is that near Arizona?
No,
My career's in shambles and I'm in Arizona. Shouldn't I be in shambles, too? With my career?
It's in shambles ever since you lost that fourth-round knockout to the British guy, that journeyman, Danny Williams. You remember fighting him?
Did you see the fight?
Yes, I did.
I don't remember going into the ring.
You did not look good, and you got knocked out.
I got knocked the fuck out!
You got knocked out, Mike. And now they're saying you're very depressed.
Very depressed.
They're saying you're abusing cocaine.
Yeah.
And you're running up...
Well, abuse is such a strong word. You know, it's hard for me to abuse anything. I'm a casual user of cocaine. But because my nose is so big, I have to do so much. So people say I'm abusing it.
Spell abuse.
Abuse. E.
No, it's not E.
L. The number 8. Q.
No, it's...
Abuse.
It starts with an A, but... All right, well...
It starts with an A, like where I live. Scottsdale.
Well, okay, sure. So you're abusing the cocaine and you're running up running up debts with shady associates while living in Phoenix, Arizona with your girlfriend, Shelly, the mother of your 2-year-old son.
That bitch could take a punch. I love it. She mouths off. Mouth. M. Oh, that's right. M-O-F. Mouth.
No, it's
See,
not.
Iron Mike is getting more educated as the years go on.
So your life is in shambles, and now they're saying in the paper today... What are they saying in the paper today? Well, I don't know what they're saying, because that's not in front of me either. Hold on, Mikey.
What are they saying in the paper about Iron Mike?
I got it.
That I punched my tiger in the testicle? I had to sell my tigers.
You had to sell your tigers, too?
Yeah, I got to sell everything. I'm broke.
Well, they're saying...
I've been hanging with the wrong niggas.
You were arrested last night on suspicion of misdemeanor criminal damage for allegedly jumping on the hood of a car outside of a city nightclub?
Allegedly.
What's the story there, Mike?
Well, it's allegedly, which means I might not have done it. But I did.
You did do it, right?
Yeah. He frightened me. Aren't there signs in this amusement park that says do not roll windows down while driving through Lion Country Safari?
Yeah.
Well, you know, they rolled the window down. They taunted Mike with a little treat. So I jumped up on his hood and ripped off his windshield wiper. They snapped some pictures and laughed. Lucky there wasn't in a convertible.
Well.
Convertible.
Yeah.
R.
No.
9. And the symbol for Mercury.
It's not even close. And they're saying you dented the hood of this car.
Well, look at me. Of course I dented it. Yeah, but you didn't see what happened after.
Were you jumping up and down like it was luggage?
Well, I was jumping up and down like he was driving a piece of Samsonite luggage, but that's nothing compared to what I did after. Afterwards, you know what I did? I jumped through subway tracks and picked up a big subway train and cracked it open and ate some of the people inside.
No.
Then I grabbed a hot blonde and I climbed up the Empire State Building and swatted at some biplanes.
That wasn't you. That was King Kong.
I went, arr, arr, and they rat-a-tat-tat started shooting me. And then I fell all the way down to the sidewalk. And then some guy came over and said, "'Twas beauty killed the beast."
Beauty. How do you spell beauty?
Beauty. F.
No, it's not.
C. And the logo for XM Satellite Radio.
All right.
Beauty.
Well, there's more details here. You were leaving a nightclub at 1 a.m.
I was?
Yes.
Okay.
And this car stopped to let you cross the street. And all of a sudden, you decided to start screaming and yelling at the guy, and then you jumped on the hood of this guy's car on your hands and knees and began to pound on it.
You see how I pounce?
Yeah.
I was trying to impress a female of my species across the street. So I pounce up and down and grab bushes and throw them.
You got one of those nice big red asses
I
to show off.
teeth and my big red mandrill ass as I jumps around. Yeah, that gets the ladies. They didn't say, no newspapers reported what he was doing that annoyed Mike so much. He sounded like he was just driving, but his buddies was pissing me off.
Why?
They were following behind me, taking plaster casts of my footprints and selling them. What is Sasquatch? I never heard such terms. Sasquatch.
No, you don't even have to attempt to spell that one. No.
Print page.
Print page?
I'm spelling on the typewriter. Isn't that how it's done?
Well, okay.
L-O-Y shift.
All right. More info here, Mike.
Ooh, I don't know how much more info Mike's brain could take.
Well, the valet who witnessed this said that you were intoxicated and you were falling over and slurring as you were crossing the street.
But that wasn't Mike's fault.
Why?
Everybody thinks Mike's fault that I was slurring my speech and falling down. But minutes earlier, a Land Rover pulled up and fired a dart into Mike's neck. And that's why I was weaving. And I'm still walking around with a tag on my ear and a radio collar on. That's how they keep tabs of me. But that's why I was drowsy. You would too if you had a dart full of tranquilizer in your neck. That's why I was not intoxicated. I was drugged for a medical experiment.
Oh, no.
F-P or R, control, escape, delete.
All right, whatever you say, sure.
Experiment.
And finally, they're saying you're beginning to train for a fight. Do you know about this?
No, I gotta fight again.
You're going to be fighting in March.
Mike don't want to get his ass kicked no more. I have to train for a fight.
You're training for a fight, yeah.
The training starts early. First, they paper train me so I could go into the kitchen on the papers. And then it starts from there. And then perhaps soon I could live inside in the house and not have to live in the Mike house out back where all my feces litter the yard. That's, we got to train early. It's kind of that's the first step in training. Then I could come inside and maybe they will pet Mike and let him sleep at the foot of the bed. I am not an animal. I am Mike Tyson.
Well, Mike, we have some instant feedback coming in here. And Gravy Egos from the Pacific Ocean writes...
Gravy Egos?
Uh-oh.
He's checking in from the Pacific Ocean.
Yes, I wonder what he wants to talk about.
Yeah, I wonder. I effing wonder. Just please make me understand.
Could it be that little guy?
He wants to know if Tyson punched Lacey Peterson in the stomach and then wonder where her uterus went.
Now, that would have solved the problem, wouldn't it? That boy wouldn't have to go fishing. If I punched, there would be nothing left. That's what I used to do to my ex-wife, the one from Head of the Class. What was that bitch's name?
Robin Givens?
Robin Quivers.
Robin Givens?
I would like to punch her in her big fat fucking face. Robin Givens?
Givens.
Oh, that's a different one. Yeah. Well, I'd like to punch her, too. I was married to her, and remember I punched her in the face during an argument, and in an interview I said it was the best punch I ever gave. And she took it. I miss her.
You miss Robin.
I like a bitch who could take a punch to the uterus. I miss that. Yeah, any more details?
I'm looking.
On my rampage?
I'm looking. I think that's about it. The guy, he just wants his hood fixed. He doesn't even really want to press charges. He just wants his hood fixed. That did when you were jumping up and down on all fours.
I don't have that kind of scratch.
What are you doing, Mike?
14. What?
What were you just doing?
Oh, I was. Sometimes I make that noise. I think I got Tourette's.
Yeah.
Yes, right in the middle of the tongue. Right in the middle of talking. Sometimes I bust out like that, and I get on all fours and start pouncing on car hoods. Oh, look, I'm on the TV.
Yeah. Well.
What is that mysterious box with a picture in it?
That's the TV.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said TV first.
I know. The joke would have.
Would
have worked. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't think so straight. I got brain damage. Brain. Oh.
Well, well, it's in there.
C. P. That's a hard one.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'll see you down in the parking garage. Any blonde woman in this city on maybe the 60th floor I could shove my big fist through the window, grab, and climb buildings? No? I like that. They go, ah! They start screaming. I climb up the building with them. I tickle them a little, peek under their dress. They charge me with rape, and then the biplane shoot me. That's a night out for Mike.
All right, well. I want to thank
phone calls coming in.
Anthony. You just missed Mike Tyson. He was
I did.
giving us an exclusive on his arrest overnight.